fade that music out a little bit. There we go. All right, so let's see. Let's go full screen here. All right, so it has been quite a while that I've been active on YouTube. I had very good reason for that because, well, we've been moving all over 2 continents. So we've been in Canada, then back to Europe, and then back to Canada, and that I can guarantee you, there's not a lot of time for a whole lot of other things when you're doing those kinds of things. Anyways, so, hey, Jerry, I'm going to be seeing you later. Oh, my mic has echo? That is weird. Oh, see, now I'm pretty sure I'm not smart enough to figure that one out. I can hear myself over my headset. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I have it turned on here as well. No, let's see. Yeah, hopefully the echo will go away. If not, then that is something that I will have to fix at some point. In any case, so what I wanted to do for today was do a live stream, just do a live transcription, so you can kind of see what goes into these kinds of things, because it's usually not as difficult as it may seem. And when it comes to learning things about things that I'd like to point out, basically it's a skill that you acquire by doing it a lot. And if you want to learn to transcribe things, the best way to do it is to start with very basic songs. But still, sometimes people go for the stuff that they are interested in most, and sometimes that stuff is not so easy. Then what's also good to realize is that it's not that when somebody's good at transcribing things, that person has a better ear. Oh, there is a 1/4 of a second delay. I'm not sure if I can fix that right on the go. This is a first stream. I will look at it back later, but not sure if I can fix that all today. Hopefully it's doable. In any case, so what I wanted to say was, I'm not necessarily hearing things better, or somebody who is good at it hears things better, because I hear the same things you do. In fact, maybe I'm a little bit handicapped because I'm half deaf on one ear. And you would think, like, how do you know? Well, if I sleep with one ear on my pillow, I'm not bothered by the sounds of the neighbors. If I sleep on my other ear, I wake up. So that's how bad it is. But the thing is that, for instance, some people usually hear the vocals on a track, and because it's obvious, and they don't hear the other instruments as well. If you play the guitar, maybe you focus a little bit more on the guitar so you can hear the guitar a little bit better. And that's basically what it is. It's your focus. So what you focus on is essentially working as a filter. So if you transcribe a lot, you learn to focus, just hone your attention into one specific instrument. And then the rest kind of just fades away. Not literally, but in a way, that's kind of how it goes. And by doing it a lot, you train that filter. That was a lot of text. All right, so what I want to do, so my goal for the streaming part is partially, I don't know, just to have a fresh start on my channel. I want to be more me. I thrive on interaction. So the more you interact with me, the easier it's going to be for me to be me. If I just have to do it all on my own, I don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe Jerry can speak to that because he's been taking lessons with me for a while now. And I think I'm a lot more fun in real life than I am in my videos so far on YouTube, which are pretty serious, which is something that in reality I am not. Okay, anyway, so what I want to do is do a live transcription of the song Thrill Is Gone. So let's get this all set up. Ha, it was Jerry. See? There we go. All right, so let's get some things out of the way here. So, okay, so there we go. And then what I want to look for is Thrill Is Gone. Is that working? I have too many screens open right now. All right, so I'm looking for the live in Montreux version. So I'm just going to scroll down. That's the one. There we go. And of course, I have my audio turned down. So let's make sure it all works. There you go. Okay. So that's that part. I just have to quickly rearrange a couple of windows here for me so I can keep an eye on BB and I can keep an eye on my chat. There we go. Okay. So now let's switch to this view. Okay, so now full disclosure here. I did cheat a little bit because I checked it out because I didn't want to look like a complete goof on my first live stream here. But I'll walk you through the process. So the first thing that I would do in a live transcription would be to just listen to the track and listen to the bass notes. So let's see. Oh, shoot. Okay. So it's like a C, and it's blues, so it's probably going to be either, it sounds like a minor blues, so it's a minor blues in C. So this is F, going back to C. Sounds like half step up from the fifth, going to the 5 chord, and back to C. All right. So the bass notes sound like Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone. All right, there it goes a little different. So to go to the F chord. So first they're playing, and this is just the bass. Of course, we're going to go into the lead stuff next. But so you start on the C, on the A string, so C, and then G, G, B flat, B, C. So that's all over the. And then when it goes to the F minor chord, they run up to the F note on the D string for us, I guess. So you would have C, C, E flat, E to F there. So let's continue. And then again, yeah, so and to go back to the C chord, you get a C, C, E flat, D, down, down, down. Then it goes to A flat 7 to G7, and then yeah, so that's basically what we got so far. So it's essentially you're playing C minor 7, I'm guessing, or or just C minor, but F minor, C minor, so that is A7, basically, oh, A flat 7, sorry. So A flat major, but without the pinky, and then you got your A flat 7. And then you got G7, and then it just stays on C minor 7 at the end for 2 bars. Okay, so, but that's not why you're here. I'm guessing you're here because of the other stuff. So let's see if I can let it start at the start. And let's listen to the guitar melody. All right. It's kind of funny. There's a story to that, to those 3 notes. I'm just thinking of it. When I was learning to play the guitar a long time ago, I had a really great instructor named Herbie, and he gave me a tape that had some blues licks on it, and this exact lick was on there. It just, it ended differently. Something like that. Anyways, that's what it made me think of. So let's go back to the lick. So we got your C minor pentatonic scale. Let's see if I can, so you have, and you just play G to C, and then you play C in 13th position of your B string. All right, let's see. And then you get in that same position that you're in now on 13 on E. So you got a full tone bend here. Yeah, that was partially, so there's a question whether that was a pentatonic scale. That was actually the blues scales together. So that note there is your blues, your blue note. So to go back to the melody, right? So we get, and then, so that's basically just 11 to 13, and then on that 13 is a bend. This is on the E string. Oh, I like this one. And then a full tone bend. Then, yeah. So this is all still like minor pentatonic scale. So you have your box 1, but he is hanging out in box 2. Right? So, all right. Oh, yeah. So that's still that box 2 for C minor. So playing middle finger 12G, then B11, B13. And then you get that hammer on. My brain is not working right now. Hammer on to 13 of E. Sorry about that. Okay, let's start this over and let's see what we got so far. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that again. Here we go. Oh, so so there you get. And don't worry. So if it's hard to follow along because I'm just trying to work through. So that's another thing. When it comes to transcribing stuff, you can write it down immediately. I just try to play it first, and then usually it gets a little bit easier to do the, what is it? My brain is again not working. Then later it's easier to write it down. Write it down. Down Reno. All right. So let's see what that was a bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that's that next bit. All right. So let's see what we got so far. Oh yeah, and then you got the high note which is a C, and then you get that. We're pretty close to getting it all. What was that? Then there is like, it looks like something like so. One more time. I think that, so that's and it seems to go to a lower note. I'm seeing it all on a small screen, so it's either going to be that one or that one. So I'll refine that at a later stage. So so essentially, this is all your minor pentatonic scales, C, and then it's 11. Sorry, 11, 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, and then we get 10, 9, 8, and let's keep it at 7 there. It's just a little slurry thing at the end. All right, so let's oh yeah. I'm missing the timing on the high notes. Oh, so okay, so I think yeah, it was like, I thought it was like da-da, but it's more like da-da, da-da-da-da. Okay. Hey, and by the way, if ever anyone has, well, anyone, like there's 3 people watching, so, and that might be including me, actually. So that would be 2. But anyway, if anyone has any ideas for a future thing, then I'd be all ears. Anyways, yeah, so let's move that back. It starts on the upbeat. Let's do that again. And then you get... Oh. All right, so I can't see his fingers, so I'm not 100% sure like what positioning he's doing. But after that part, oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. So that is basically your F minor pentatonic scale in 13th position on the B string. So you're playing there B16, full tone bend, normal to 13, B13. Then you go to that just box 1 minor pentatonic scale C in 8th position, and there you play B8, then a really slow bend on B11, and then you play on the E string, hammer on, and that hammer on is actually on D, so that is in 10th position. All right, so let's see if we can sort of piece it together. All right. So that last little bit is tricky because he plays with quite a little bit of with quite a little bit of dynamics, and then the lick at the end gets a little bit drowned out. So let's see if we can. Da, da, da. Sounds something like in that part. And later I can go into this tune a little bit deeper, but I think that's what's being done. So that is just basically starting on B8, ring finger, G10, index finger, G8, and then you play D8 to ring finger, D10. And then so that would be also just playing descending your pentatonic scale. So that is index finger, what is it? G8. That's where you start, and then you just 1, 2, 3, 4. You just play 4 notes down, and that's all you do. So. Oh my goodness. Ah. That's how that lick works at the end. Okay, so let's see if we can do that from the start. And then once I got the whole thing going, I'll switch to a different view, and then we'll go a little bit more one by one, hopefully. I messed up that last bit. Yeah, that's it. All right. So those are basically the things that are being played in that intro solo. Yeah, what I find really cool about his playing is that there is so much space in his playing. He has no issue whatsoever just not playing for a couple of bars and then placing the next thing. Where as guitar players find it usually very difficult to leave some space for the rest of the band. Yeah, so there is a question. So evidently it's a good idea to hum the notes when working out the transcription. Yes. So I think a transcription starts with internalizing what you're trying to transcribe, and you don't need the instrument for that. So this is also why if you transcribe a song that you know really, really well, it's 100 times easier than when you're trying to transcribe a song that you haven't heard before, which if you have a YouTube channel, and I happen to know someone who does, and you want to transcribe the latest Tommy Emmanuel tune, for instance, that's a lot more difficult than transcribing that tune that you've been listening to for years on repeat, right? Because all the notes are already in your brain, so now it's just about mapping them to your fingers. Yeah, so you're and then F sharp minor pentatonic scale. So there in this version, there is no F sharp minor pentatonic scale, it's F minor pentatonic scale. Basically because it's in the key of C minor. So it's the C minor pentatonic. And then when he goes to the 4 chord, which is F minor, F minor, he plays. You go to your F minor pentatonic scale, basically. So that's good to keep in mind. I noticed that other versions of this tune are in B minor. What I find really interesting is that usually with singers, the key goes down because their voice can't reach those higher notes anymore. I guess in this case, maybe it's done to accommodate the horn section because they have a horn section there, and horns don't like to play with sharps. They like flats. Yeah. So if you have a key that has a lot of sharps in it, like for us as guitar players, it's usually a bad thing for the horn section. Even though I think they should practice that stuff as well. You know. Anyways, I'm going to play through it one more time, and then I'm going to switch to my other view. Hopefully I can get through it. And if not, I'll leave it for, I don't know, maybe I'll change it to a tutorial Thursday, or it becomes tutorial Tuesday and then transcription Thursday. I don't know. The stuff you have to do. All right, here we go. I had it. Awesome. Yeah, thrill is gone. Well, the thrill is still here because this is an awesome tune. All right. So now let's see. Well, I'm kind of thinking what makes sense right now. Because I can do a couple of things. I can just start transcribing it, putting it on virtual paper rather than tutorializing it. Maybe that is a better idea to do it. Anyone who has an idea of what they'd prefer me to do is welcome. So I think if I do this, there you go. You see that? I can just do that. Like, oh, no. Well, anyways, let's see. So this is my my Guitar Pro, and for whatever reason, I can go back to my other. For whatever reason, I'm doing something really stupid here. This is not you guys. This is me. This is what you get if you leave the platform for 2 years. You forget how it's done. Well, I guess YouTube. Oh, wait a second. I can actually start it up here. Okay, so I'm going to go YouTube. Just stay with me here for a second. Just like, so thrill is gone. There you go. So it sounds like his third note starts on the drums here. So when I play this, so that means that I am going to have to create an extra bar. Let's see, how did I do that? Oh, there you go. Wow. Let's make that just eighth notes. I have to put this full screen for myself. There we go. All right, so minus, so that's going to be, whoops. Oh, of course. So that's going to be, and then this bar, let's see, bar is a pickup bar or anacrusis. So that's what that becomes. And then this one is going to be on the B string. All right, there we go. There we go. The first part is done. All right, so let's do it. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2, 3. Okay, so this thing is held for 3 beats, and then we get a bend on here. Well, we have a bend and a release. Okay, let's just say bend. But I'm going to plus this and then plus. So I'm going to do that, do bend again, release. Okay. And then this is going to be also 16th note. And then that is going to be 11. Then we're going to have a hammer on from that one to that one. That's it. And this is going to be that 13 again. Okay, so let's see if that sounds right. And you can't hear it, I think, because I don't know how to route that audio. Yeah, sounds good. I don't think I can route that stuff there. For whatever reason, my stream is like it has a low bit rate. I have no clue why, because I have high-speed internet. Actually, I'm hooked up through my cable, so no clue. That's weird. All right. Oh, you heard it. Awesome. Well, I guess then everything. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't worry so much about things going wrong. Okay, so let's see that. Oh, come on. So 2, 3. So that's so those are the, I think the 4 and the and of 4. The 4 and the and of 4. Is going to be a rest. So that is going to be so that is 11. Oh, well, the other 11. And then a bend, full tone. There you go. All right. Oh. Oh, when you're going through so many different windows on your computer, I should have a second screen, but I'm not sure if I can get that past the family committee. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is actually also really interesting, I find. This is the great part about transcribing stuff, because you start to see what someone does. So a lot of the stuff that he does starts on the 4th beat. It doesn't start on the 1st beat. It starts on the 4th. So that is, and then we get, and then, and this is going to be a pre-bend. He doesn't bend towards it. He pre-bends it. And then it goes to, whoops. Dun, da, da, dum, da, 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 da. So that, all right, so let's see. Okay. Da da dum dum, da da dum bum, da 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 da. So it's like 1, 2, 3, da da dum. So that's a 16th pair with an 8th note. So that is, whoops. Let's see. Oh gosh, come on. Whoops. So that's going to be plus, then, and then that's going to be, and then we get this part. So, so basically, all right, so this is, I want to show you like this. So when you have these kinds of things, so these are grace note hammer-ons. And basically what you do is this one, has no rhythmic significance whatsoever. Right? So you have this note and you just make a quick hammer-on. And this is the note that it's all about. So, and that has effect on how I would write it down. You see some really complicated rhythmic stuff in tablatures, and usually that complicated stuff isn't necessary. So let's see. So let's go back to our page here. Whoa. Yeah, so you write down the first one, and then what you do, and I actually need this guy here now. Oh, can I read that? Yeah, so you have this one, right? Grace note. So you do that one, and you see all of a sudden it doesn't really have any significance anymore rhythmically. And then you do a hammer-on from that. And then there you also get, so you get dum, daka, daka. So that is, yeah, so that is basically like 16th notes, 4 16th notes, but the fourth one is a rest. And this one is a full, so I got, so we got 16th note. Oh, it's not a rest, sorry. My mistake. So we got, all right, so let's go back. I wasn't counting, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1. And I believe that started on the second beat there. So let's go there. So we get 4, 1. Yeah. So that means that this is just a rest. Then we go here, and then we make it a quarter note rest. So that's again that 16th note, 18th note rhythm. So 2, 6, 18th note, 8th note. I haven't been looking at the chat. I mean, it wasn't like a whole lot going on. There's still some people watching. I always appreciate a comment. I always do. All right, so let's do this. So that's going to be, whoops. And then we got 8th note. And then we play this one again as a 16th note. And that's a pull off. And then we get an 8th note rest. And then we get, and then a bend on 13. All right. Okay. So let's see what we got so far. So let's see if we can make this work in a different way. So I'm going to switch to this view here. All right. Oh yeah. All right. So this is what I got so far, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Right, and that's when I actually switch to the next part. So you got 1, 2, 3. One. Right, that's basically what it says. So we're getting there slowly. So let's listen to BB. All right, so I didn't count again. I was just listening. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So that's how it goes. So we get, let's see. Well, let's just make the beat visible. So we get 2 quarter note rests. So 1, 2, and then we get an 8th note rest. And then we get, what is that? Which is that 18 or is that 20? We have 15, 17, 19. Yeah, it's 20. All right. And then he sort of drags it down. So let's go to my full screen version because otherwise I don't have my controls. So he drags it down So here you see that note with a slide down. So slide out downwards. So that's what I'm adding. All right, so let's see. All right. Dun, down, down, down. So that, so those are eighth notes. So we got, dun, 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 dun. I have to listen. So I got da down da down ba da ba ba da ba. So it's like so that's 3 more notes. So there's 1 skip note and then 3 more notes that would go in a beat. So that's 16th notes. So that means that we got a 16th note that's tied, and then we get okay. And I'm having it a little bit on a bigger screen here. I'm looking. So I'm having it on a bigger screen here. Actually, I can. No, I can't. Yeah, and it seems to go to that 7th on the A string. I don't necessarily think that that's like a goal, like a target note that he has. Maybe it is. But and I have a feeling that it's supposed to land on that one. So what I'm gonna do, hey, and if you feel that I'm making a big mistake here, then do chime in, because I'm definitely not without failure. Let's see. So that would be, a 32nd note triplet. Oh my goodness. Would it be? Well, if it's 32nd notes, then it's 2. So if it's a triplet, so that is 10, and then 9, 8, and it goes to 7. All right. And I want these two to be joined together. There you go. So the reason I do this is so I can still see what the beat is. Yeah, that. All right. So we got, and then we go on and on. Then we got, actually, that's interesting. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just all the moaning that I do, it's just me connecting to the rhythm, really. Okay, so that starts right after the first beat. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So doing that, we get on here. So we got a plus, and arrest, and then it's 11 bent to dun, dun, dun. Dun. 2, 3. Okay. Now let's see. So yeah, so there we have 1, 2. So it's interesting because it kind of feels like the last of a triplet. So I guess that's what I'm going to write it down. And it's after it's the last of the triplet of the second beat. So what we get here first is arrest, and then rest, and then we get a rest, but we turn this thing into a triplet, and then we're gonna this turn into, there you go, and then that's going to be that, and it's going to be a bend. However, I'm going to change the look of this bend here because it's a really slow. And what you see is that you first have the note and then the bend sort of eases in. And then, so that's kind of what we're looking for. And there we get that 16th, 8th note rhythm again. And that is hammer on to 10 and back to 8. All right. All right. I think that looks pretty cool. So let's see. So we did the first part. So let's pick it up at here, I think. Oh yeah. So from there, so you won't see the high notes on the thing. So you won't see the 20-20 there, but we'll pick it up here, right? So we can check those notes. All right. Oh yeah. 2, 3. Oh, the thrill's not gone. Thrill's still here. Awesome tune. Awesome tune. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of yeah, let's just add that last lick to the thing. Yeah, so that's 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that starts on the 4th beat again. So let's add a rest. And then let's turn these into 16th notes. And that's going to be 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, And then we go. Oh, that's a quarter note. And then we get these. Guessing that's going to be a hammer-on. Yeah, tie it. There you go. Rest. I think that sums up the intro solo here, right? So that's looking pretty good. And I'll do more of this, but this is just a first start, and you kind of see how I'm going about this. So yeah. So I'm guessing I'm going to be wrapping up this stream pretty soon. So if you have any questions, now's the time to ask it. That is, of course, if there's people still there. I can understand if not. Yeah. I still have to figure out the whole my streaming settings, because I have I should be able to push in really good video, but for whatever reason, from time to time, it just craps out on me. So I'll have to figure that one out. Anyways, yeah. What can we do? For those last 2 minutes. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's see. Let's just let's open my backing track list. That's fun. This is just me having fun. Although, oh no, that's my backing track list. Yeah, not that one. Let's see. There you go. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I figured I'd just play a little at the end. Awesome to see that you enjoyed the stream, Jerry. I'm going to be seeing you in your lesson in a little bit less than half an hour, so you better get ready. Anyways, for all of you who might be watching, I don't know, is someone still watching? Yeah, I'm wishing you all a great week, and I will be back soon. This was just a first stream to try things out, and yeah, this is going to be probably a multi-weekly thing, but I'm going to do different things. So if you have any ideas like what to do, then just post them. Once this stream is ended, you can post them underneath the video, right? Anyways, have a wonderful week, and keep your eyes peeled for that next one. So make sure to subscribe. I'll see you later.